When it comes to Twitter, gaining followers and following others is the entire point, right? The truth is, just having followers is not enough, because what it really comes down to is the quality of your fan base. Are your fans interacting with your content? How do your posts affect your audience? Are there some things that turn people off from following you? In this video, we cover some things you should try to avoid when trying to maintain a valuable Twitter fan base. 1. Not enough information. Twitter allows you 160 characters to fill out your biography, so use it. Space is finite on this About You section, so make it really count. People will be seeing this information when they are trying to decide whether or not to follow you, so make sure your statement says something relevant about your business. 2. No profile picture. One of my major deciding factors about following someone is if they're using the default profile picture. Someone that can't bother to put up a photo usually does not get a follow back because they either don't know what they're doing or they're a spam account. 3. Your account is private. Unless your account is marked open to the public, people who may be interested in following you will not be able to see what you tweet. If someone can't get a feel for what they're getting into with following you, they're more likely to pass. Make your account public to get the most traffic. 4. Caps and hashtags. You don't want to annoy your followers, so avoid using all caps to make your post stand out in the feed. If your content is good enough, people will engage with you, so don't resort to teenage antics to draw attention. Also, the character limit is set to 140 with tweets, so make sure you aren't using more than half of that for hashtagging, or people will think you don't have enough content to fill a whole tweet. 5. You have no focus. If your sole goal is to get followers and all you tweet is follow me or follow back, you will rapidly lose your audience. People want substance and content that is engaging, or else they will get tired of you as well as they should. Focus on putting out information that is useful and relevant to what your audience is interested in. 6. You don't follow back. Following a legitimate account back on Twitter is like giving a handshake. It acknowledges that you notice when you have new followers and appreciate the new fan. Stay on top of your new followers to make sure you don't miss any opportunities. 7. Never engaging. This should go without saying, but take the time to respond to messages, mentions, and comments. People follow accounts on Twitter that they have a connection with, so encourage that by reaching out to your fans and let them know you're listening. 8. Not tweeting regularly. Stay active or the dead air could cost you. The best accounts to follow are the ones that are sharing fresh content often, but not so often that they flood the feed. There's a fine line between undertweeting and overtweeting, so be sure to be aware of how often you're speaking to your followers. Again, keep the content steady and engaging. Retweeting relevant tweets is a good way to stay engaged in the conversation on Twitter about your industry, but only retweeting and not posting original content yourself can hurt you. Your followers want to know what you have to say, not just what other people that they may already be following have to say. 10. Not making sense. This should be another thing that should go without saying, but reread anything you're about to tweet before you tweet it. Does it make sense? How will your followers respond? Will they know what you're talking about? Always proofread to prevent confusing anyone. 11. You are always selling something. Obviously, it's important to your company or brand to have a following on Twitter because it increases your visibility to potential customers. However, you don't want to annoy your follower base by always trying to sell your products. Instead, approach tweeting as a way to inform your audience about their interests as it relates to your products. How-to videos, links to more information, and pictures of the products in use are much more likely to engage your audience than constant sales pitches. 12. Bad follower to followed ratio. Following way more people than follow you shows people that you are either too aggressive or unpopular. Following way fewer people than follow you tells people you aren't very engaging. Keep this number more balanced to reflect an active and watchful account that is interested in audience involvement. 13. Your content is disproportionate to your following. Have you ever seen an account that has several thousand followers but no tweets? A name without content may gather you followers at first, but why should people stick with you if you have nothing to offer? Similarly, having only a few followers and thousands of tweets tells people that you oversaturate them. A good rule of thumb is having no more than 2 tweets per follower. The best way to maintain a healthy social media following is by taking an organic approach. Consider the value of what you put out there and how it will be received by those who share your interests. For great social media management, the best tool you have is your ability to listen and respond. Good luck, and thanks for watching.